In a small town nestled between rolling hills and vast fields of golden wheat, there lived a woman named Clara. She was known for her unwavering faith and boundless kindness. Every Sunday, the townsfolk would gather at the quaint little church at the end of Maple Street, where Clara would lead the congregation in song and prayer. Yet, despite her strong beliefs, Clara often found herself pondering the existence of God. She would gaze at the stars at night, wondering if someone or something was watching over her, guiding her steps through life's winding paths. One chilly autumn evening, as the leaves danced to the ground, Clara sat on her porch, wrapped in a warm shawl. The air was crisp, and the scent of wood smoke lingered in the air. It was during this moment of solitude that she decided to embark on a journey of reflection, seeking to understand the reasons for her faith and the existence of God. She began to weave together the stories of her life, each one revealing a powerful reason for her belief. The first story that came to mind was that of her grandmother, a woman of immense strength and resilience. Clara remembered the tales her grandmother would tell her about the hardships she faced as a young immigrant, leaving her homeland in search of a better life. Through the struggles of poverty and the trials of adapting to a new culture, Clara's grandmother never wavered in her faith. She would often say, "God is my anchor in the storm." This phrase echoed in Clara's mind as she recalled how her grandmother would gather the family every evening to pray, no matter how difficult the day had been. It was in those moments of prayer that Clara felt a sense of peace and connection, as if the very act of reaching out to God brought them closer together. The strength of her grandmother's faith instilled in Clara a belief that God provided comfort and guidance in times of trouble, a reason she held dear as she faced her own challenges. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the fields, Clara's thoughts shifted to the second powerful reason for her belief: the beauty of creation. She often found solace in nature, marveling at the delicate balance of life surrounding her. Each flower that bloomed, each bird that sang, and each sunset that painted the sky seemed to Clara like a testament to a divine creator. One particular memory stood out to her: a day spent at the lake with her friends during the summer. They had rented a small boat and ventured out into the still waters, surrounded by towering trees and the vibrant colors of blooming wildflowers. Clara recalled the moment they all fell silent, captivated by the sight of a family of swans gliding gracefully across the water's surface. The sight was so breathtaking that it felt as if time had stopped. In that moment, Clara understood that the intricate beauty of nature was not merely a product of chance, but a reflection of God's artistry. It was a reminder that there was something greater at work, a force that created and sustained life, and this realization deepened her faith. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Clara's mind wandered to the third reason that solidified her belief: the power of love. Love, in its many forms, had been a constant presence in Clara's life. From the love of her family to the friendships she cherished, it was a force that brought people together and transcended boundaries. She remembered the day her best friend Sarah had fallen gravely ill. The entire town rallied around Sarah and her family, offering support and prayers. Clara spent countless nights at the hospital, holding Sarah's hand and whispering words of encouragement. It was during this time that Clara witnessed the profound impact of love and community. The outpouring of compassion and kindness was palpable, and Clara felt a deep sense of connection to something larger than herself. It was as if God was working through the hearts of those around her, reminding her that love was the greatest gift of all. This experience reinforced her belief that God existed in the love shared between people, a force that could heal and uplift even in the darkest of times. The night deepened, and Clara wrapped her shawl tighter around her shoulders as she contemplated the fourth reason for her belief: the moments of serendipity that seemed too perfect to be coincidental. She recalled a time when she had lost her job unexpectedly. The news had hit her hard, and she felt a wave of despair wash over her. Days turned into weeks, and Clara found herself struggling to find a new position. Just when she was beginning to lose hope, she received a call from an old colleague. They had an opening at their company and thought Clara would be the perfect fit. It felt like a miracle, a sign that everything would be all right. Clara couldn't help but think that this was not mere luck. It was divine intervention. The synchronicity of events, the way doors opened when she least expected it, made her believe that God was guiding her path, nudging her in the right direction. It was a reminder that even in moments of uncertainty, there was a purpose behind every twist and turn. Finally, as the night reached its peak, Clara reflected on the fifth reason for her belief, the innate sense of purpose that life bestowed upon her. From a young age, Clara had always felt a calling to help others. Whether it was volunteering at the local shelter or lending a listening ear to a friend in need, she found fulfillment in acts of service. It was during one of her volunteer days at the shelter that she met a young boy named Daniel. He was shy and withdrawn, having faced challenges that no child should have to endure. Clara took it upon herself to mentor him, spending time with him each week, helping him with his homework and encouraging him to dream big. As she watched Daniel blossom into a confident young man, Clara felt a profound sense of purpose. She realized that her desire to make a difference was not just a personal ambition, but a calling from God. It was as if she had been placed on this earth to serve others, to be a light in their lives. This understanding filled her with a sense of fulfillment that transcended any earthly achievement. As Clara sat on her porch, the stars twinkling above her like diamonds scattered across a velvet sky, she felt a warm sense of clarity wash over her. Each story she had reflected upon revealed a powerful reason for her belief in God. The strength of her grandmother's faith, the beauty of creation, the power of love, the moments of serendipity, and the sense of purpose that guided her life, all of these threads wove together to form a tapestry of belief that was rich and vibrant. Clara took a deep breath, feeling the cool night air fill her lungs. She understood that faith was not merely a blind acceptance of the divine, it was a journey of discovery, a quest for understanding that was as unique as each individual. Her belief in God was not based solely on doctrine or dogma, but on the lived experiences that shaped her heart and soul. It was a belief that was alive, dynamic, and deeply personal. With a renewed sense of purpose, Clara stood up from her porch and made her way inside. She felt a calling to share her reflections with her congregation, to inspire others to explore their own beliefs and the reasons that anchored their faith. As she prepared for the upcoming Sunday service, she envisioned a message that would resonate with the hearts of those who gathered. She wanted them to understand that belief in God was not just about accepting a set of rules, it was about recognizing the divine in the everyday moments of life. The following Sunday, as the sun rose and bathed the church in a golden light, Clara stood before her congregation, her heart full of hope. She spoke passionately about her journey of reflection, sharing the stories that had shaped her understanding of God. As she spoke, she could see the faces of her fellow townsfolk light up with recognition, their own experiences echoing in her words. It was a moment of connection, a reminder that they were all on a shared journey of faith, each seeking their own answers to the profound questions of existence. As the service came to a close, Clara felt a sense of fulfillment wash over her. She had shared her heart, and in doing so, she had encouraged others to explore their own beliefs. The existence of God, she realized, was not just a question to be answered, but a journey to be embraced. It was a journey that invited curiosity, reflection, and ultimately, a deeper understanding of the divine. In the weeks that followed, Clara noticed a shift within her community. Conversations about faith became more open and honest, as people began to share their own stories of belief and doubt. The church became a safe haven for exploration, a place where questions were welcomed, and the search for truth was celebrated. Clara felt a sense of joy in witnessing this transformation, knowing that her own journey had sparked a ripple effect of faith and understanding. As the seasons changed and the years passed, Clara continued to nurture her faith, drawing strength from the stories that shaped her understanding of God. Each day brought new opportunities for connection, love, and service, and she embraced them wholeheartedly. She understood that belief was not a destination but a journey, one that would continue to evolve as she navigated the complexities of life. In the quiet moments of reflection, Clara would still gaze at the stars, feeling a sense of wonder and gratitude for the existence of God. She knew that her faith was a tapestry woven from the threads of her experiences, a beautiful reminder of the divine presence that surrounded her. And as she looked out at the world, she felt a deep sense of purpose, knowing that she was not alone on this journey, but part of a greater story, a story of love, hope, and the enduring search for meaning in the vast expanse of existence.